What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome back to my vlog. And right off the bat, I just want to mention, so after I finished up recording stuff for my last video, the one about Pokemon Go, I realized that it seemed a little quieter than the previous videos that I did with the microphone, and I think I realized that it was because I plugged it into a different USB port on my computer. So then it didn't recognize it at the same levels as I had it set. So I think that's why that one wound up being quieter than the others. But I've fixed it since then, so we should be all good. Anyway, so then, rewinding to the week before that, I mentioned that, I had a bunch of stuff on my mind, and I guess today I'll be covering the other main thing that I was thinking about then, which really, okay, so I don't know exactly what all was going on in my head at the same time. Like I said, it was a lot. It might have been partially because of the passing of the school's founder. It might have been partially because I was feeling a little bored, slash, I get in these phases sometimes where I feel like there's stuff that I should be doing, even though it's in no way urgent, or like, I don't know, sometimes that feeling's even just there, even if it's not really true. Like, even if there isn't really stuff that I need to get done, I'll feel like there's stuff that I need to do anyway sometimes. I don't know why that is. So just a mix of various things had me, feeling a little bit down, I guess. I wouldn't say I was sad or depressed or anything like that. It was just one of those days where I was feeling not quite my usual mood. Sometimes when I get in moods like that, I start thinking about my life and where I am, and oftentimes then feeling like I'm maybe not where I think I should be with my life. And it's those kind of thoughts that then kind of spark a lot of the videos, especially career related, that I've talked about on this channel. Just, because, we as humans have this wonderful thing called metacognition, or basically, thinking about thinking. So like I'll have thoughts about my life and feeling like I'm not quite where I want to be, but then I go back and think about those thoughts, and it's like, well, really, maybe it wasn't so bad. I was probably just overthinking things a little bit and trying to find some sort of explanation for the way I felt. But basically, I think kind of the point that I want to make in this video in regards to that is that, if you're having a down day, if you're having just some of those thoughts where you're kind of doubting yourself for whatever reason, or just whatever kind of negative thoughts are popping into your head for whatever the reason might be, just because you have a day or two here or there that are like that doesn't mean you really, it doesn't necessarily mean that your life is not where it's supposed to be. Basically, you don't need to start thinking too hard necessarily about needing to change something, or, it's not like you're having some sort of life crisis necessarily. Something I saw on Facebook recently that said something to that effect, which I think this time around was part of what sparked that thought process in my mind, where it basically said, don't let your bad days define your life. Something to that extent. We all have those bad days occasionally, just for whatever reason. It could be that we're stressed out, or it could be just that we're bored, or just all sorts of various things. Just because you're feeling a little off doesn't mean that something's totally wrong. And I guess I've kind of mentioned something to that effect, or at least alluded to it in previous videos when talking about, how you define yourself, or, trying to think through certain characteristics about yourself. Just because you have a question about something doesn't mean that there's something wrong with that area of your life. So anyway, I feel like I just kind of said the same thing about 5 different ways. But that was really my other big thought that I was having. So I guess that's kind of the main bulk topic of this video. Just a couple updates on other things while I'm thinking about it. Sometime in the near future, I think I'm going to start experimenting potentially with other types of videos and things like that. I have a couple of ideas in my mind, but I'll just kind of put them out there and try them out. I don't know why. I'm one of those people that likes to kind of keep stuff a bit of a secret and make it a surprise when it happens. If and when you start seeing other types of videos, certainly give me feedback on those as they come out. I'm very much, kind of going to be in an experimental phase, trying different things, seeing what I do well and maybe what I don't do so well. But more importantly, I think it's just a way that I'm going to be trying to expand what I'm doing here on YouTube. So, I guess that's it. I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you next time. Later.